Good morning, student. Today in our English grammar period, I am going to start with the chapter 2, the pronoun its kind. Before I start with this chapter 2, I want to know that have you done the revision of chapter 1 as we completed chapter 1 in our previous period. So just go through with it, revise it, do little bit revision of it. Now, let's begin with the chapter 2, the pronoun, its kinds. It will look odd if we use names repeatedly. Instead, we use substitute words for them. So, for example, Jimmy is suffering from cough and cold. Jimmy not go to school today. So, Jimmy is suffering from cough and cold. Jimmy will not go to school today. Instead, we say Jimmy is suffering from cough and cold, and so he will not go to school today. So, in second sentence, we use he instead of Jimmy. A word that is used instead of a noun to avoid its repetition is called a pronoun. So, what is pronoun? We can say a word that is used instead of a noun to avoid its repetition is called a pronoun. Or we can say a pronoun is a substitute word used for a noun to avoid repetition. Now, kinds of pronouns. Pronouns are divided into different kinds. They are personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, interrogative pronoun, emphasizing pronoun, possessive pronoun, relative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and distributive pronoun. So now let's begin with personal pronoun. Personal pronouns. Pronouns which stand for three persons. First person, second person, third person are called personal pronoun. First person includes the speakers both in the singular and plural forms. Then second person includes person spoken to. They are you, yours. Third person include person spoken about. They are he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, they, them, theirs. So personal pronouns are used for three persons. The first person, person who speaks. The second person, person spoken to. And the third person, person spoken of are called personal pronouns. Pronouns of the first person, I, we, me, us, mine, ours. Pronouns of the second person, you, yours. Pronouns of the third person, he, she, it, they, him, her, them, his, hers, their. Then after demonstrative pronoun, read the following sentences. This is the picture of a boy. You have mistaken it for a girl. These are not your toys. That is Mohan, our class monitor. Those are the boys who will play for our school cricket team. So, the words in color point out certain nouns. These words demonstrate or point to the objects they are used for. Words colored point that these, it, this, that, those. So, a pronoun that demonstrates or points to the object it is used for is called a demonstrative pronoun. So, pronouns that demonstrate or point out persons, things, or places are demonstrative pronouns. Words like this, that for singular numbers, these, those for plural numbers are demonstrative pronouns. They are not used immediately before nouns as this is my shirt, that is yours. Now, reflexive pronoun. Look at the following words: myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves. All the above words ending in self or selves can be used as reflexive pronouns or emphasizing pronouns. Now observe the following sentences. I saw myself in the mirror. So myself, it's a reflexive pronoun or an emphasizing pronoun. The dog saw itself in the clear water. They hurt themselves playing so carelessly. The word myself is an object of the verb saw and refers to the same person. Similarly, itself and themselves respectively refer to the dog and they, which are the subjects of the verbs. The words itself and themselves are objects of the verbs saw and hurt respectively, hence they are reflexive pronouns. A reflexive pronoun is used as an object of the verb and it refers to the same person which is denoted by the subject. In reflexive pronoun, the action comes back to the doer. Self with singular pronouns and selves with plural pronouns are used. A reflexive pronoun must be an object of the verb. In a sentence as, he smiled when he saw himself in the mirror. Other reflexive pronouns, myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, herself, itself, themselves. Now, interrogative pronoun. Observe the following sentences. Who is he? Whom did you see there? Whose is that beautiful cottage? Which is your pencil? What will you do with it? The words who, whom, whose are used to make questions and they relate to persons which and what are generally used for things. A pronoun that is used to form a question is called an interrogative pronoun. When the words who, whom, whose, what, which are used to ask questions, they are called interrogative pronoun. For example, who delivered this letter? And which and what are generally used for things. Then after emphasizing pronoun, all words used as reflexive pronouns can also be used as emphasizing pronouns, but with a difference. Read the following sentence. I myself posted the letter. He himself received the parcel. They themselves repaired the fencing. We will do it ourselves. So as we read it, reflexive pronoun, in that reflexive pronoun also the same words we used. But little bit difference, the colored word myself, himself, themselves, ourselves in these sentences are not objects of the verbs. They are used only for the sake of emphasis. A pronoun that is not the object of the verb in a sentence but is used simply for the sake of emphasis is called an emphasizing pronoun. So all the words used as reflexive pronoun are also used as emphasizing pronoun, but they are not objects of the verbs. They are used to emphasize noun. For example, he himself received the parcel. Then after possessive pronouns, observe the following sentences. That red car is ours. The pen is mine, not yours. The book on the table is his. The house at the end of the street is theirs. This dress is hers, not yours. So the words ours, mine, yours, his, their, hers are used to show possession. Such pronouns are called possessive pronoun. So, possessive pronoun, a pronoun that shows possession or ownership is called a possessive pronouns. And the words ours, mine, yours, his, their, hers are used to show possession. Possession means the state of having, owning or controlling something. Then after relative pronoun, you have seen that the words who, whom, whose, what and which are used as interrogative pronouns. They can also be used differently. Read the following pairs of the sentences. This is Kusum. She stood first in the class. The two sentences can be rewritten as this is Kusum who stood first in the class. So here who stands for Kusum and thus it works as a pronoun. Who is also used to join two sentences, hence it works as a conjunction. So we know that what is conjunction? A word used to connect clauses or sentences or to coordinate words in the same clause. For example, and, but, it, if. So they are conjunction. Therefore, who does double work, the work of a pronoun and the work of a conjunction, such a word is called a relative pronoun, as it relates to a noun which has been placed before it. The word that is placed before it, it is called its antecedent. Antecedent means a thing that existed before or logically precedes another. It's a antecedent. So in the above sentence, Kusum is the antecedent of the relative pronoun who. Now read the following sentence. This is Seema who painted this picture. It was Mr. Raman whom we met yesterday. That's Rahim whose father is a doctor. I received that. I deserved. What is equal to the thing that. This is not the book which I wanted. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. All the words in the sentences above, who, whom, whose, what, which, and that are relative pronouns. A word that does the work of a pronoun and a conjunction is called a relative pronoun. So the student, in this period up to this, in the next period we will continue further portion. So up to this you revise once again whatever we completed in this period. Just go through with it. Till then, take care of yourself. Study at your home. Stay safe. Be happy. We will meet in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.